If you don't want to follow me, you don't have to, and I don't have to tweet for you. I don't know why everyone's so mad about it. Chill. Adios.
Look, Tim Pool complaining about a situation where people are getting mad at him, engaging with his posts, following him, and creating drama is absolutely the most hypocritical thing I have ever seen in my life. There is some drama in the MAGAverse. It looks like Tim Pool is claiming he is going to quit Twitter. And when he says he's going to quit Twitter, what he means is he's going to stop shitposting on Twitter. So lately, Elon Musk has been talking about getting rid of the block feature on Twitter, which is kind of insane because if you've ever been on Twitter, it's an absolute cancer. There are so many bots and so many terrible human beings on Twitter that you pretty much want to block probably 90% of the people that are actually on it. So for the first time in probably an incredibly long time, I think that I might actually agree a little bit with Tim Pool here. So let me explain myself because that's a wild-ass statement. So Tim Pool got on Twitter. This is October 16th, so a couple days ago, yesterday. He said, changing block is a huge mistake. Now, of course, this is something that nobody in the Twitterverse is excited about in the Tim Pool MAGA sphere because those people love to troll, they love to comment, they love to stalk, they love to attack people. But Tim Pool has taken a stance, and these people, as you can see, 203K views on this, only 2.5K likes. That's a crazy ratio for somebody like Tim Pool. But they're not excited about this. People follow him. He's got people that are telling him they're not going to follow him anymore. They're telling him that he's pushing back against one of the new leaders of the MAGAverse, the newly installed Elon Musk bot that is working for the Donald Trump MAGAverse, and he's getting some pushback from this. And like I said, this is one of the first times I'm going to actually probably end up agreeing a little bit with Tim Pool. Because blocking people on this social media site is essential, to be honest. I mean, you get things like pornography sent to you. You get people that endlessly stalk you and say the craziest things. There are people that are just human beings that you never want to ever interact with ever in your life, in real life or on the internet. So here's a video that Tim Pool posted to explain how he feels about this subject.
Removes a layer of friction in security. Twitter is not like Instagram and YouTube. On YouTube, I post about 6 times per day. On my channel, we post clips from Timcast IRL, and I do not interact with people directly unless I'm reading super chats. On Instagram, I mostly don't post. My staff will post clips from the show, and I may post a skate video here and there, but I don't directly interact. On X, I generally...
And the most likely reason that he doesn't do those things on Instagram is because he can't get away with the crazy shit that he says. On Instagram, he might actually get in trouble. On Twitter, he likes to just get on there and just shitpost and say the dumbest things possible. And, spread Russian propaganda.
I post personal musings, thoughts, opinions frequently throughout the day, and often interact with people to a certain degree. This means a higher frequency of posting and a more personal posting opens up the door for different kinds of security intrusions. Now, we've been swatted 13 plus times. We've had bomb threats that have shut the show down. And these problems have been quite serious at the point where the bomb squad has shown up to the property, and we've had to shut the show down. One remedy for this is blocking people. Now, a lot of people are saying if you block someone, they can just make an alt account or a burner and follow you there. That's correct. They don't. For some reason, I don't know why.
And this is one of the wildest things he says, that they don't. If a person is stalking you, they don't just get blocked and go, oh, you know what? Oh, man, he got me. I'm not going to be able to stalk him anymore. It's incredibly easy to make new accounts on Twitter. Literally, Elon Musk is begging people to do just that. He doesn't care. The only thing he cares about is that you get on, you engage, and you interact. This is the kind of thing that actually drives more interactions into Twitter. The Libs of TikTok account is literally a doxing platform at this point. So it's wild for him to say something like, they don't do that. That's insane. Then they're not actually stalking you. If they're actually stalking you, then they're going to make alternative accounts.
People genuinely assume this must be the case. Now, a rational person who's trying to follow you may do this, but most people who follow you and harass you will generally just stop interacting with you if it becomes too hard. The reason why we block people is to try and see if this barrier will overcome their motivations to harass you. Additionally,
So this is the insane part, though. If somebody's willing to go as far as swatting you, somebody's willing to go as far as calling in bomb threats, why would they accept just you blocking them as being a barrier to stopping them from doing this? And look, I agree with Tim Pool. I don't think they should get rid of the blocking option. But this is not the reasoning for it. It's not that you can just block them and they stop making accounts. It's so that way you can block all their other accounts as well.
Concern is not with people who don't like me, who say Tim Pool's a fascist. I don't care about Antifa. Antifa knows who I am. They don't come to my house. I'm concerned with people who think that I showed up to their house and agreed to marry them, but then ran away with their horse. Not a joke. There are insane people who say these things. They follow me on X.
I actually don't disagree with that. Those people probably do actually exist on X, and yeah, they are created by people like Tim Pool. Literally, he is the very root cause of the disease that he is complaining about. It's insane.
They will sit there and reply to every single conversation. And recently we had a man in a dress show up to one of our properties and, as I was told, assaulted one of our employees. One way we deal with this, as I already mentioned, is to reduce visibility. Now, considering that the ability to reduce visibility is being taken away, I will have to manually do this. So on Instagram, as I already mentioned, the staff post clips. Likely what I will be doing is handing the account off to staff so they can post clips from the show, YouTube segments and things like this, but I won't be posting general musings like I do now or trolling. Probably won't call some...
Or trolling. He's like literally complaining that he can't block people after he goes around and intentionally makes them upset. This is insane.
Someone who got shot, a demon, as these things are a bit more inflammatory and very much more frequent. Considering visibility is increasing with this change, I will intentionally decrease visibility for security reasons. That's it. I don't think it's the biggest deal in the world. I'm not mad about it. Elon can do whatever he wants. The weird thing is that when I say, hey, these are the changes I'm going to make in this platform, heads up, a lot of coping. A lot of seething.
So off.
A lot of people saying that, oh, Tim, stop being such a shithead and you're a pussy, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, why are you...
I mean, they're not wrong.
You mad? I'm telling you, they're making a change. I'm going to change how I use the platform. I have blocked stalkers and crazy people. It has reduced problems. We spend hundreds of thousands of dollars every year dealing with security issues and paying for security and legal. So these are the things that we have to do. I think it is prudent that if this visibility will be force increased by a change on the platform, I will, using my behavior, decrease visibility. I don't owe you any tweets. You don't have to follow me. I appreciate that you did, and I appreciate that you liked what I had to say. I'm not interested in overnight every single stalker and psychopath seeing my posts all of a sudden all again. This all at once, I can only imagine, is probably going to be a security issue for us. So, I'll just treat it like I do every other social media platform, and so much less frequent. Well, actually, I got to say, probably comparable frequency, but the posts will now just be like YouTube clips and shorts and short videos and things like this. So that's simple. Appreciate it, guys. Come hang out, watch the show. If you don't want to follow me, you don't have to, and I don't have to tweet for you. I don't know why everyone's so mad about it. Chill. Adios.
Look, Tim Pool complaining about a situation where people are getting mad at him, engaging with his posts, following him, and creating drama is absolutely the most hypocritical thing I have ever seen in my life. Look, man, I get it. You don't want people stalking you. That's understandable. Look, man, I get it. You don't want people swatting you or making bomb threats. I get it. But the block function ain't stopping that. And to be honest with you, you're the one creating this situation. You're the one who goes out and trolls people on purpose. You're the one who goes out and makes them upset. Now, I don't think that anybody should be doing the things that Tim Pool is saying they are doing. But at the same time, you're part of the problem, if not the root of it. So at what point do we look at somebody like Tim Pool and go, you kind of made this bed. You should probably have to sleep in it. All right, guys. I don't know. You guys let me know. Obviously, as far as I'm concerned, the less crazy, ridiculous, obscene, absurd, dumbass shit being posted on X, the better. I can barely stand to be on this social media platform in the first place. But you guys let me know. Is it a loss to lose Tim Pool and his super dope trolling tweets? Or is it just a, who cares, Tim? Who cares? All right, guys. See you next time.